Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a tour of the fastest growing town in Jamaica. And this town is actually on the south coast and it's Old Harbour. Old Harbour is located in St. Catherine. Now, it's not the largest town in St. Catherine. That is Spanish Town, and then it's not even the second largest town. That is, well, Portmore is more considered a city, but in terms of population, you have Spanish Town, then Portmore, and then Old Harbour. So Old Harbour is basically the second largest town in St. Catherine, and it's among the 10 largest towns in Jamaica. So we are on Old Harbour Road, heading into Old Harbour. This is the main road. Now, one of the reasons why Old Harbour is doing so well is because of the highway that was built. The highway is to the left of where we are. And we have numerous videos up of driving on Highway 2000 or the PJ Patterson Highway. So you can check those out. But Old Harbour has definitely benefited from the building of the highway. You can get from Kingston to Old Harbour in 15-20 minutes on the highway. And that has freed up a lot of traffic on this road that we're on, which is the Old Main Road. The actual name of this road is Old Harbour Main Road. And this road takes you from Spanish Town, which is the capital of St. Catherine, to Old Harbour. So, another example of a highway having a major impact on a town or an area is Draxall. Draxall is not a town, but it's the fastest growing community in Jamaica. And you have the Highway 2000 north-south leg that runs from Kingston to Draxall. And Draxall is on the north coast of Jamaica. And that area has definitely grown because you can take two highways to get there. Highway 2000 north-south leg, which is also known as the Edward Siaga Highway, or you can take the northern coastal highway that runs from Montego Bay to Draxall. So Old Harbour benefited from Highway 2000 east-west leg, which is also known as the PJ Patterson Highway. And Old Harbour, it's, as we said, the fastest growing town. You have a lot of housing developments on the outskirts of Old Harbour. A lot. And these housing developments have thousands of homes. Old Harbour it's a large town. You have a lot of supermarkets. You have a lot of fast food restaurants. It's developed. You have banks. It's basically everything you need to support the growing residential community around it. And when traveling on the old road, which is a road we're on, what you'd call the main road, after you leave Spanish Town, you pass through Old Harbour before you get to Maypen, Mandeville. So basically, it is ideally located geographically. Now, one of the problems that Old Harbour had was the traffic to go through the town was terrible. Terrible. So the government worked on it and put in infrastructure basically to free up the traffic flowing through the town. So it's much better. And another reason is the highway, as we had said earlier. Now, what's special about the Old Harbour exit is, one, you don't have to pay toll to get on or off the highway. So if you're on the highway, you can exit, go into Old Harbour and get back on the highway without paying any toll. Now, this is one of the few places in Jamaica where the highway is set up like this. It works perfectly and has benefited Old Harbour tremendously. Now, another reason for Old Harbour growing so fast is the train service. Now, Old Harbour has a train station. Basically, the train line goes through Old Harbour. Now, it's a pilot project for students, but it definitely has made a difference. And as the government plans to bring the train service for passengers back online, Old Harbour is going to play a key role in that. So the train line actually is right at the intersection with the Highway 2000 East-West leg. And Old Harbour recently upgraded its fire station. A gas station was put in right on the highway, which adds to people coming off the highway to get the gas and then getting back on. But when they get off, they also just go into Old Harbour to get something to eat. You can use the bank. It's ideally located. And as we said, you don't have the traffic delays that you once did when going through the town, or actually going into the town of Old Harbour. No. So this is the kind of progress you like to see in Jamaica. And a main reason for Old Harbour growing so fast is that highway. Highways definitely make a difference with the towns that it passes through or you have access to from the highway. And Old Harbour is an example of such a benefit. So as you can see, the town is very busy, but it's not congested to the point where you can't drive through. And Old Harbour is also a major transportation hub. You have the highway, you have the train line, you have a Port Escoville in Old Harbour. Actually, Old Harbour, when it was originally being designed hundreds of years ago, was known as the second port for Spanish Town, because Spanish Town used to be the capital of Jamaica. There is a KFC on the right, and we passed a Juicy Beef on the right just a while ago. And that's the taxi park and the bus park on the left. Yeah, Old Harbour was actually just known as the second port for Spanish Town. And Port Escoville is still used today. It is used for by the bauxite companies to transport its goods into and out of the country. So you actually have a train lines that run through Old Harbour that carry that go straight to the port. So those lines are used for the transportation of the bauxite and other goods, and also for transporting students to and from Spanish Town. So Old Harbour is geographically ideally located. And when you can take 15 minutes to get from Old Harbour to Kingston or Spanish Town, I mean, people can live in Old Harbour and take 15 minutes on the highway to go to work in Spanish Town or Kingston. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.